Tinahan mo na kapot. Yes. Just to make sure. Okay. Passa. Oh, sorry. Won't you sit with John? And here we are in the 100th years of this federation. It is the second oldest member in Asia of FIFA. The oldest one is Singapore. And what is more important, you have been the founding member of the AFC in 1954 and here in Manila. You know that, because so I don't need to tell it to you. But when going through the history of the football in the Philippines, we have had, I have to say, big names, and especially one I want to mention on the field of play, to not give I remember the name because you will remember it also, because he was once a member, it was the same name. It is Alcantara, Pablito Alcantara, who was one of the greatest players. And now I'm looking tomorrow, then going to Don Bosco to see if we can see some other talents that in 5-10 years they will have the same ability to be around the world with the Philippines. Well, I'm not coming here to make a speech. I will speak tonight officially at the occasion of the 100th anniversary. But I just want to tell you something about football, because sometimes in this country with over 90 million people and with thousands and more of islands, I do not know if you are all aware what football is. Because in one of my visits here, I witnessed another sport, which is still a very popular one, but you use the hands to play. And you should use, no, it's a good sport, definitely. Basketball is a very good sport. But football is a sport which is based on the instinctive movement of the human being to kick. And that's why football is all around the world. Football is the most popular sport. Football has, in our big accounts, you can find it on the FIFA.com. We have 260 million adepts in football, actives and non-actives. It means players, coaches, referees, medical staff, then all the committee members and the volunteers working in football, all the kids playing in the school, all those playing in the corporations, all those playing in army, but all football players together, it's 260 million, the family of football. And if you take with the 260 at least 3 relatives, father, mother, sister, brother, then you will have 3 times more. It means that the whole football family can be identified by 1 billion people. 1 billion people. It's the 6th part of the world population, and the 6th part of the world population cannot let indifferent the world. And that's why football touches all aspects, social, cultural, economic, and politics. But football is part of our society, and football is also affected by all the devils and evils and vices of our society. And because it is a game, it is easier, for instance, to cheat in the game, just stripping the shirt or pulling the leg, and so on. It is also sometimes violent, but the violence is not in football. Violence is in our society, and some of the non-controllable elements of our society, they look for a good platform to expose themselves, and they use or abuse football. But we, in the whole family of FIFA, we try to stay with our principles, and the principle is, first of all, fair play. And fair play is nothing else than self-discipline and respect. And this is what we are teaching in football from the very young people.